Assalamu alaikum ji. Welcome back to Evolve at 5, and we were discussing how facial profiling can help us understand, experience and apply it to our relationships. We have discussed most of the features, maybe halfway through, the role of ears, the left and right side of the face. Today we'll be discussing the role of eyes. How do we interpret eyes, and how can those be related, integrated with our when it comes to relationship with perspective of facial profiling. So eyes, they are the gateway to your brain. They tell us how good a brain function is, and with that I mean that the size of the eyes, the classification of the eyes, the set and positioning of the eyes, that has to tell us a lot about how the person in front of us, or if we talk about self-awareness, how more importantly we operate, what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are. So primarily in this session we'll be focusing on how we can interpret our eyes for our self-awareness. So if we have wide set eyes which are far apart, that person is probably more visionary. So if you have wide eyes, you can think more about the future. You'll be knowing what you'll be doing in 3, 5, 10 years from now. That will be easy for you. If you haven't thought about it right now, just give it a shot, and you just reflect upon it and see that you might be having a very good vision about what I'll be doing in 3 years time, what I'll be doing in 5 years and 10 years times. So that helps us establish our vision about our life. And if we are talking about relationships, and the person in front of us is a wide eye person who has wider eyes, you will be knowing that he's a visionary person. He will not be beating about the bush and talking about small petty things. He might not be gossiping about the people around. He'll be talking about that I have this vision, that I'll be doing this thing, these are my projects, this is my life plan, and this is where I want to stand in 3, 5 years time. So that improves the level of relationship just by knowing your colleague, your client, your patient, your student, what sort of thinking process he has. Is he a visionary or a short-sighted? With that, I don't mean the physical short-sightedness. I mean that if he thinks only of today and he has no clue what he's going to do in 5, 10 years time. So again, it has some strength to it, and also it has some weaknesses to it. You can always see how you can put it to your power. So that was a bit about how eyes can be used in identifying are you a visionary person or not, and just to reassure that with this I don't mean that we are labeling and judging people. This is that we are applying it for our personal improvement, self-awareness, improving our relationship, and that's pretty much about for today. If you have any questions, you can always ask. Stay safe. Join us. Allah Hafiz.